are you still out eating? Or are you on your way home already?
Yeah, I should be finished soon.
Okay. In that case, I'll tell you now. I just wanted you to know that your mother didn't suffer. She seemed very peaceful. The doctor said she passed gently. I'm glad it wasn't hard for her.
Huh? Okay. And
she's gone.
do you have anything else to say?
I thought it would be disrespectful to talk about this already, but I guess we should figure out what to do with her belongings. We'll have a spare bedroom now.
Yeah, that's true.
Are you okay? You seem a little off tonight. Like you're worn out.
Do I?
Yeah, you've been giving me such short answers. You're not upset about all of this, are you? I feel a little lost about what we should be doing next. Are you worried about that too?
Huh.
Is that a yes or a no?
I'm having lunch with my relatives right now.
I'm a little worried you're gonna get lonely without her in the house anymore. Do you want to talk?
Nah.
Alright then. I can't tell if you're being honest with me, but I'll leave it for now.
We can talk maybe once I get home. I'm helping my family out right now.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's alright. I'm gonna go through some of her belongings and try and organize the room a bit before you get back. Hopefully that'll take some of your stress away.
Yeah, that sounds good. I gotta talk to you later, Sydney.
Oh dear, did something happen at work? It's not something bad, is it? Are you doing okay?
No, it's nothing bad. I'm off work today, actually. I just feel like I need to thank you again. You know, for everything you did to help my mother in her last days. I can't thank you enough, honestly.
Oh, no worries. But you don't have to thank me, really. What brought this on?
You were probably the best caregiver she could have had. She really liked you. I'm glad it was you she spent her last moments with.
I don't know what to say. Thanks.
Anyway, now that's out of the way.
Oh, there was something else? What's up?
I want to get a divorce.
What? Wait, what? A divorce? What happened?
I mean, I don't really need you anymore, do I?
Need me?
Well, when we got married, I just needed someone to look after my mom. Obviously, I don't need that anymore.
Wait, what? I'm confused.
Did you not really figure that out?
I mean, I know we didn't talk too much. I was always busy with your mother, so I don't think we've ever really had a long talk. But marrying me just for that? You're joking, right?
Well, I tried not to make it obvious, but I also didn't care that much if you knew. I guess you're just gullible. Now that she's gone, I have no use for you, so you might as well leave. You're kind of a pain, so preferably as soon as possible.
I need a minute. I can't believe this. I'm so overwhelmed. Is that all I was to you? Just a caretaker for your mom?
Yeah, basically.
Did you even love me?
Not really. My bad if I gave you that impression. I thought it was pretty clear.
All right. I guess that's it then. Is this goodbye?
Oh, you took that better than expected.
There's no point staying with someone who doesn't love me. And never has. I'm not gonna waste my time trying to win you over.
Oh, sweet. Thanks.
Yeah.
Probably should have asked this before I said all that, but you good? Are you gonna make it without me?
Why would you care?
I mean, I don't really. But you've been taking care of her for quite a while now, haven't you? There's a huge gap in your work history. How are you going to get a job?
It's fine. I'll figure something out.
Oh, okay. That's good.
I have a lot of experience as a caregiver now. I'm sure somewhere will hire me for that.
Oh, great to hear my mom helped you out too. I guess it was mutually beneficial.
I guess so.
That's good. You didn't waste all your time then. It was a long time, so it would kind of suck for you if it didn't help.
Yeah, almost 10 years in total. Although I guess she was more independent at the beginning of it.
Yeah, you did a good job. I'm proud of you.
I don't need your approval. It was hard all those years, but it helped me a lot. Probably more than I helped her. I wish she was around so I could thank her.
Dang, what did she give you that was so good? Life experience? Lame.
I find it weird you never thought about why I never asked you for money, despite the fact that I never worked.
I didn't really care, to be honest.
You may not have paid me for what I did for her, but your mother did. Almost $100,000 a year.
What? $100,000 per year?
She set it up so half of her retirement was given to me. She said she never wanted me to struggle once she was gone.
And you didn't tell me about this?
She told me I was never allowed to tell anyone, especially you. At the time I didn't understand, so I respected her wishes. Maybe she knew what you were doing.
Wait, so how much did you get from her?
Well, roughly $100,000 a year each year I took care of her. So it's that times 10. It came out to about $1 million, I think.
And you still have that money? She gave that to you directly? She didn't give me anything.
Yeah, I still have it.
Wait, she only gave you half of her savings? How much did she have left? She didn't spend it, right?
I don't know. I don't really care either.
Well, I do.
I did the right thing and I got rewarded for it. I'm not interested in raiding a dead woman's bank account.
We need to see how much is left. Wait, where are her financial statements? She usually just left them lying around. You haven't thrown them away yet, right? Let's look. She might have her passwords or bank information in there.
I don't know where it is. And as I said, I don't care. I'm not helping you look for it either.
You're useless. Do you not understand how much she might have?
Yeah, I know, but I'm not interested in the money.
I can't believe this. She only gave it to you because of your stupid act. Pretending to be all sweet and caring so that she'd give you her money. Was that your plan all along?
First off, you have no right to talk about acting. I truly did care about her, and I tried my hardest to make sure she was always comfortable. I quit my job and rarely left her side. She saw everything I did for her and wanted to show her gratitude. I didn't fake anything. I didn't even know she had money until she started paying me. And how did we even get here? A second ago, you were saying I did an amazing job caring for her. Now, all of a sudden, I was just tricking her for some cash?
You need to give me that money.
What, the money she gave me? That's not yours. You're lucky I even told you since I was supposed to stay silent about it. Your mother wanted me to have it. I'm not going against her final wishes and giving it to you.
That was supposed to be my money. It's mine.
Well, clearly it's not. She would have given it to you otherwise.
That's because you just acted all dumb and innocent with her. She thought you were this perfect little princess.
You know, the longer you wait, the less you'll have. Insurance companies will do anything to refuse you money.
What are you talking about? Oh, wait. Her life insurance. You're a genius. I need to call them right away. Where's her policy? She's got the paper somewhere.
Oh, I don't know.
Don't touch anything. I'll look for it. I'll be home soon. You better not take them anywhere.
I wasn't planning on it. Go nuts, I guess.
You need to leave and stay out of that room. Go find a motel or something to stay at right now. I don't want to see you.
All right, that's fine. I didn't want to see you either.
Hey, what is wrong with you?
What did I do now?
An attorney just came by my house. He said my mother made a will before she passed. So he gave me the letter.
Oh, that's interesting. What did it say?
It didn't include me at all. She left some money to your parents, of all people, to help with their retirement. And then she left everything else to you. Apparently, it's all to help you start a new life. What kind of nonsense is that? I'm so confused, there's no way she thought all of this.
What? She really said that?
What did you do to her? Did you brainwash her? She was so old it wouldn't be hard to mess with her mind. You monster!
I don't think brainwashing is even a real thing, Rhett. How would I even do that?
Don't play dumb with me. I'm not falling for your schemes.
Okay. Did the lawyer do anything else, or is that it?
He said it was notarized before she died, so it's legally binding or something.
Wow, she even notarized it somehow without me noticing. Impressive.
She said some garbage about you working hard while I laid around in the house all day, and that you shouldn't ever have to work again.
I can't believe she cared about me that much. She was amazing.
This isn't right.
What's not right?
She's my mother. What did you do while you were watching her? Did you lie about me or something?
I don't think I said anything about you, good or bad.
You don't think it's a little strange she likes you more than me? I'm family. You're just a nobody I needed for help. Why would she give it all to you?
Can I see the letter? Or just send me a picture or a copy. I know you won't hand me the real one.
I'm gonna throw it away. I can't stand to look at it. You can read it if you want. Just dig it out of the trash.
But that's from your mother. You shouldn't throw away her final letter to you just because you don't understand her feelings right now.
I don't care how she felt. You tricked her anyway.
Ugh, you're not going to give it to me, are you? If I'm in the will, I can probably get a copy from the lawyer. I'll try that. I'm not going to bother trying to get through to you. I'm going to ask to meet up with him tomorrow at the house.
Okay.
Can you make sure you're not there? Leave the letter if you can. Find somewhere to hang out until I'm gone.
Okay, I don't want to see you either.
I read the letter. I was honestly touched. She really cared for me just as much as I did her. I've decided I'm going to honor her final wishes. Well, I planned on doing that anyway. I spoke with my parents about it too. They said they'll accept their share of the money if that's really what she wanted, and if I was okay with it.
What?
I guess your mother knew you better than you thought. She saw through everything. I think it's her way of apologizing to my parents. I never really saw them the past 10 years. I was too busy with your mother to even think about a trip. She's trying to make it up to them. Even to the end, she was worried about me. My father got pretty sick recently. I did tell your mother, I don't remember when exactly. But the cost of the treatment was more than we could afford, so they haven't done anything about it yet. Thanks to her, we can get him some help.
You shouldn't think about trips anyway. That's nothing special. As a wife, your duty is to stay at home and do what I ask you. Trips with your dumb parents don't matter. What is she grateful for? You did the bare minimum.
I did everything I could. I didn't do the bare minimum. I threw away my entire life to help her.
What are you talking about?
But you're right in a way. It wasn't hard work most of the time, because I wanted to help her. I wasn't stuck with her. I chose to stay by her side.
You only did that because I asked you to. She should have been thanking me, if anything.
No, you tricked me into this marriage just so I could take care of your mother. Because you were sick of her, right? You didn't want to do all the work, so you selfishly tried to pass it on to someone else.
That is not what happened.
Then what was it, Rhett?
I don't need to explain myself to you.
Over all these years, you never once offered to help her. Even after I cried and told you I missed my family, and that I just wanted to see them again. You wouldn't look after her, not even for a week. So if it wasn't to avoid her, then what was it? And then you wouldn't let me get an at-home nurse so I could leave either. You said it had to be me.
You had it easy, don't give me that. All you had to do was sit at home with her all day. I'm not paying someone else to do something like that. If you wanted to go home so bad, you could have driven down to see them for a few hours.
A few hours? We live on the opposite side of the country, Rhett. I'd have to fly to see them again. I couldn't get there in just one afternoon.
Then you're just too slow. You could have met halfway or something. It's not my fault.
I couldn't even get halfway. I was with your mother 24/7. I could never leave. What don't you understand about that?
You're the one who chose not to see your parents.
I didn't choose this. Just because I wasn't willing to abandon your poor mother doesn't mean I didn't want to see my parents.
Well, you need to stop blaming me for all of this. It's annoying. Seriously. You decided what you did. Don't lump me in with this.
You're right. I did decide to do all of this. So I'll be the one to fix it too. Or end it, I suppose would be a better word. I'm going to honor your mother's wishes as well as your own. So I've decided I would like to go ahead with the divorce just like you asked. I assume you still want that. I think it's what your mother would have wanted.
Wait, let's not worry about that now. We don't have to be so hasty. I mean, we can always try again, you know? I didn't mean it.
Oh, you've changed your mind? What happened to wanting to get rid of me?
I've had some time to think about it. Divorce isn't easy. It could take us months. And I'd miss you. I said it too quick without even thinking about it.
I don't think that's something you say by accident. You've been thinking about it for a while, no?
Yes, but I wasn't thinking right.
You literally said you had no use for me anymore. That's not something you just say by accident.
Oh, I didn't mean it like that. I was just trying to say you didn't have to take care of my mother anymore. You don't need to be useful to be my wife. We can spend more time together now.
You can't even make a proper excuse.
I mean it. It's just a misunderstanding, I swear. We haven't had alone time for ages, since you were always with her. It's been difficult. I guess I've just been frustrated. So I was taking it out on you.
You missed me, so you told me to leave forever. That makes no sense. You said what you said and nothing is going to change that. You can make all the excuses you want. I don't believe them.
Oh, please, just listen.
How many more lies can you even come up with? You didn't need me anymore, so you threw me away. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, but it's because you were upset. I thought you'd want to leave so you didn't have to think about her anymore. I did it for you.
You really can't stop, can you? So first you did it out of frustration, now it was to help me. You can't have it both ways. You didn't need me in your life, so you wanted to cut me off completely. I'm not going back to someone who treats me like that. After everything I've done, I deserve better. If your mother was still here, she'd say the same thing.
No, wait. Just calm down for a minute so we can talk.
I am calm. You're the one who needs to calm down. You've made your bed. Now lie in it. Stop trying to cover your tracks and stick to your decisions like a man.
That's not what this is.
You can't stand up for anything. You're just running away. You don't seem to understand. You are the one freaking out right now.
Of course I'm freaking out. I don't want to lose you.
I have no shred of doubt in my mind that I should never go back. You'd have a better chance flying than that ever happening. Try acting like an adult for once and face the consequences of your actions.
What?
Maybe once you've matured, you'll be able to handle a relationship with someone else.
Oh, I get it. You just don't want to share that money. That's all you've been after too.
Are we really going back to this again?
You don't trust me not to use the money, so you're just stealing everything and running away.
I'm not stealing anything. It wasn't your money to begin with. I didn't think you'd spend it because it's not yours.
I can't believe you've been lying to me. You knew about this giant inheritance and planned from the start to leave, huh? You want to hoard everything for yourself.
I already told you I didn't know about the money until after. The money given to me was a thank you gift. I didn't ask nor expect it.
You're a liar.
If you hadn't run away from your mother like that, she might have given you some too. You never saw her, so how would you know whether or not she gave that to me willingly? You're just making things up.
I know my mother. She loved me. She wouldn't abandon me like this. Something is definitely wrong.
Doing everything by myself was a full-time job. It got so hard at times. Of course she appreciated what I did for her. And since I quit my job, I couldn't make any money for myself. I couldn't even apply for welfare because I was considered a housewife for you. You left me with nothing, and she fixed that.
You chose to quit your job. You didn't need welfare. You were a stay-at-home wife. I never heard you complain about it being hard. You're just making that up now for extra sympathy.
I sacrificed everything for the both of you because I really believed you loved me. I trusted you to take care of me even when I used everything I had for her.
You only helped because you wanted to get married. You expected me to take care of you without giving me anything in return. I give up. You win. You did the bare minimum and now you took everything because of it. The minute she dies, you run away and take the money. It's unbelievable.
I've been thinking about this for a while now, to be honest, but I've got a question to ask you. You didn't seem upset at all on the day she passed. You lost your mother, the most important person in someone's life. Were you not upset at all? Were you just hiding it? Because now I don't know anymore.
I don't need to explain myself to you. You're just trying to change the subject. Besides, I already said I gave up. No matter what I say, you've made up your mind. You're not coming back. You got your money. There's nothing here that you want.
That sounds like projecting. I think you're remembering things wrong, Rhett. It was you who wanted things like that.
Of course you'd think something like that. History is told by the victors or something. You got all that money, so of course you think that you're the good guy.
I don't think it's that deep. Where do you come up with this stuff?
There's no point being sad that she's gone, because being sad isn't going to bring her back. I'd rather just move on.
Even if you weren't extremely close, she was still family. And that means a lot of things are going to change now that you don't have her anymore. Even when I lost a distant relative, I was in pieces.
Oh, don't be a hypocrite. You're only not sad because you got the money. She was supposedly family to you too. I didn't see you grieving.
We weren't together after she passed, Rhett. I haven't even thought about the money most of this time. I've been grieving this entire time. I can hardly handle what happened. I've taken this time alone to give myself a break and think about her.
If you haven't thought about the money, do you even need it? Or just give it to me. Then we'll both be happy.
No, I'm not giving it to you.
See, you're just a liar. People really show their true colors during tragedies like this.
Aren't you doing that?
Yeah, but you are too. You're just as bad as me.
If you're really that insistent, we can come up with a deal. The money she gave to my parents is going to them. I'm not taking that away. But I'm willing to split the money she gave to me with you. Or at least give you some.
Wait, really?
But it's not coming for free. You have to agree to my terms first.
Okay, fine. What is it? I'll do it.
First of all, we need to settle this divorce matter. I want us separated before I hand it to you.
Okay, it's a done deal. I didn't want to stay with you anyway. I'll get started right away.
Second, I get to keep the house, and you need to leave as soon as possible.
What? But that's my house.
It was our house, and it's my money. If you want any of it, give me the house. I don't trust you not to sell all your mother's stuff anyway, considering how money hungry you are. Anyway, you'll be getting enough money to find a new place, so there shouldn't be any problem.
I guess you're right.
If you keep the house, you're stuck paying for it anyway. No point living in a house that big for just one person. The property tax on that thing is crazy. You'll just be wasting money.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
So you're agreeing?
I don't care, it's fine. You can have the house. Anything else? Is that all I need to do?
Yep, that's everything. That's all I need from you.
I expected a lot more. You're being suspiciously civil about this.
If you're fine with both of those things, we can go ahead with the divorce. I don't trust you to keep your promise, so we'll have the agreement written in court and have a lawyer notarize it. So I can make sure you can't take back your promise.
Okay, that's fine. I'll be more than happy to get rid of you. If anything, it feels like those terms are to help me. I can't wait until I never have to see you again. Hey. Answer me.
Oh, hello, Rhett. Didn't expect to hear from you ever again.
Finally. We need to talk. I can't believe you cheated me like this.
Cheated you? How so?
Don't act like you didn't know. You took the house.
We agreed about the house, did we not?
But we didn't agree on this. You destroyed it. I checked and it's completely been torn down. And now there's an apartment complex in its place?
I didn't trick you. You gave me the rights to the house. That was the agreement.
Why did they tear it down?
The house itself wasn't too big, but we owned a lot of the land around it too. So it was a good size to build a small apartment like this.
What was all that garbage you said about the property tax then? Are you paying for this?
I wasn't lying about that either. I said you'd have to pay property tax, which at the time was very expensive. For the new building, it's a lot cheaper. Not just because of the type, but also property taxes have lowered a lot recently. And yes, I am paying for it.
How did you get the money to build something like this? We split it. You shouldn't have that much left, right?
I shouldn't. We split my share, so it wasn't nearly enough for something like this.
So where did you get all of this money?
From the life insurance, remember?
What?
Your mother wrote that she wanted her life insurance given to my parents. They helped me out with this.
Oh.
We were able to pay for my dad's treatment, and we still had a bunch left over.
I can't believe this.
So my parents and I agreed to build an apartment building. We live there too, together actually. The top floor is all ours.
How can you afford this? You used the money to build it, right? How are you not broke?
Rent prices have gone up a lot in the recent years, and I knew I'd need a stable income now that I'm by myself. I don't want my parents trying to support me again. But now I have enough income from tenants who are staying in my rooms. I have more money than I did when I was with you even. It was a huge investment spending all my money on a project like this, but I've already made more money than I put into it.
Oh, please, tell me you're joking.
You're probably upset, right? To see me doing so well compared to you? It's not my fault you agreed to my terms. Maybe if you thought about it harder, you wouldn't have had your chance taken from you.
You told me that you missed my mother. You liar. If you missed her, then you wouldn't have destroyed everything that she owned. Now we have nothing left. You really did just want her money and her land.
Actually, I did keep some of her stuff. Some of her belongings that she really treasured. I keep them in my living room. It's a good reminder of how much she helped me. I have a lot of her stuff on the top floor where I live with my family. She wouldn't have wanted me to try and keep the house while I was running out of money.
I can't believe this. You're the worst.
But anyway, is that it? Did you just text me to ask about the apartment? Or is there something else? I don't feel like going in circles all day. I could argue with you for eternity and get nowhere with you.
Yeah. No. You see.
Let me take a guess before you finish typing. You ran out of your half of the money, perhaps.
Yeah, I did.
You used everything your mother gave to you, and yet you spent it on stupid things, I bet. That makes sense, though. You must have looked up the house to see if I sold it yet, right? You were trying to find me so you could borrow some of my money. But then you realized the house is gone and you panicked. You worried I didn't have any money either. Am I right?
Yeah, that's right. How did you know?
Because I know you. And it's not exactly difficult to figure out. We were together for a long time. I know how you are. You're motivated by one and only one thing: money. You only ever think about yourself and how you can get more.
What's that supposed to mean?
You were always like that, even when we were married. From the very beginning, when you decided to abandon your mother and have me take care of her. All that time, you just wanted her to stay with you so you could get her money, right? It's not difficult to figure you out, Rhett. Someone with a one-track mind never changes.
Okay, I get it. Shut up. Stop going on about it.
I'm only stating the facts, right? I'm not lying. What's the problem? I have a right to speak my mind.
No, it's not like that. You said you're making more than you had before. Look, no one needs that much money. You've got plenty. Why don't we split it? We split a lot of the other stuff too, after all. I don't even need half of it. Just a quarter of the income would do. Or even 10%, even 5%. I lived there too. It's only fair.
What? That's gonna be a hard no from me, Rhett. I'm a little shocked you had the audacity to ask something like that. I wouldn't give you my money if my life depended on it.
Why not? Don't be like this.
Shouldn't I be saying the same to you? Stop begging me already, it's pitiful. Why do you think you deserve money that I worked hard to get?
I used to live there too. It was just as much my land as yours.
Yeah, emphasis on used to live there, right? I can't seem to remember who it was that agreed to give the land to me in the first place. Do you remember who it was?
Don't act all sarcastic with me. It's only because you lied to me about what you were doing.
What part did I lie about?
You didn't tell the whole truth. You just told me about selling the house so that you could hide this. Why are you not helping me? First you lie, then you kick me out into the streets. What is wrong with you?
I'm enjoying my life right now. I'm finally happy with where I am. I'm with my parents. I have my own place, and I have a stable income. My parents get to live with me rent-free. I assume you think you can do the same? Trying to find a weak spot or something?
If you're supporting them, one more person won't hurt. Just let me live there too, or at least have some of the money.
And what would be in it for me exactly? You're broke, and you quit your job, right? So, no job either. What could you possibly have to offer?
Wait. How do you know I quit?
I called your boss a while back. Just out of curiosity, really. He said you gave your notice the day after we split the cash. He was really upset, and when he asked you why, you said you didn't need to work anymore. Because you could live off of your mother's inheritance for the rest of your life. Did you really think that much money would cover you for life? I'm surprised you let them know. That's awfully kind of you. I would have thought you would just leave and never contact them again. And you still haven't gotten a job even after you ran out of money. Have you decided you don't want to work anymore?
Oh, shut up!
You said you were fine getting the divorce from the start. In fact, you were the first one to offer it. Legally, we have no relation. And it's been a year since you contacted me, so you don't really want a relationship with me anyway, do you? I'm not responsible for you. You burned that bridge a long time ago.
How can you be this heartless?
I'm just being honest. Not like you weren't honest too.
You don't need to point out everything I did wrong. Everyone's made mistakes. Stop holding them against me.
You're the one who decided to message me. I didn't go out of my way to insult you. Seeing your message put me in a bad mood. I can't help but be a bit upset.
I do want to work, I swear. But I can't. My boss won't let me back. He said they're fully staffed now and don't want a flaky employee.
Oh, so you were willing to go back to work. You really must be desperate then. Quitting an amazing job just because you didn't want to work anymore is a bold move in itself. But then to come back to the same place and try to get your job back because you spent too much? Even for you, that's low.
I only quit because I thought it was enough. It seemed like I could live off of it all the time. Obviously, I couldn't, but he won't listen to me.
It's not his fault you were naive.
I didn't realize how quickly the money would go away. Rent, bills, everything is so expensive.
I know you're irresponsible, but I thought even you would know that's not enough for retirement. You're dumber than I thought, I guess.
I just didn't know, but I've learned now. Everyone's naive when they're younger.
It's only been a year since then, Rhett. You're not exactly older and wiser now.
Please, I'm begging you. Just let me stay for a bit. I don't need to live there permanently. I want my job back, but I need somewhere to stay until I can convince him. And I need food and interview clothes. Please just lend me a little bit. I can pay it back, I swear.
Nope, sorry. Not happening.
Then what am I gonna do? I have nowhere to live. I'm already behind on rent and they're gonna kick me out.
I wouldn't worry too much. There's plenty of homeless shelters around here you could stay at. Plenty of people donate clothes and food to those places too.
No. I can't go there. I'm not getting lumped in with a bunch of drug addicts who don't know the value of money.
That's a very unkind way to look at the homeless. Don't lump everyone in with yourself. Anyway, it's not my job to take care of you. That responsibility stopped the minute we officially divorced. You made a bad decision. Now live with it. It was incredibly stupid to quit your job. Who retires this early? Find a new job and learn how the world actually works, Rhett. I ended up having to block Rhett after our last discussion. He wasn't giving up easily, that's for sure. I'm doing fine without him anyway. I'm making plenty with rent and I get along with all of my tenants. I'm close friends with some of them now. They even helped me stick with my decision whenever I felt guilty or changed my mind. My father is all better now too. He made a full recovery and now both my parents are retired and live with me. I want to take care of them in their old age too. As for Rhett, since I blocked him, I have no idea where he's at or what has happened to him. Did he get a job? Did he go to the shelter? He could be on the streets living in a cardboard box right now. But I don't care anymore. He's his own person. It's not my job to help him. Even if I saw him begging on the street, I wouldn't change my mind. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button and share with your friends. For more content like this, subscribe to our channel. Thanks!